Some of today's university professors are seriously unhinged. I'm glad I graduated college a long time ago and I just finished law school, so never again will I have to encounter a leftist radical professor in a position of power. But unfortunately, not everybody is as lucky as I am. So, in today's video, we cover how a teacher, a college professor, berated a student for saying that police officers are heroes. We take a quick look at the history of police and we see which kind of radical shenanigans are allowed on Twitter and which are not. Let's find out. Before we get started, I acknowledge that I show you a lot of sad, disturbing, or cringy videos. So today, in honor of baby Luna's birthday, my beautiful dog, I will show you a clip of her frolicking on the beach this morning. Enjoy.
Luna.
Isn't she beautiful? A perfect 10 out of 10. Make sure to comment down below, happy birthday Luna, because she reads all the comments. And if you don't, she'll really be upset. And while you're down there, hit the red button, subscribe. And keep in mind, it's Luna's birthday. But now, let's get serious. A student on Cypress College, in, you guessed it, California, was berated by his professor for saying that police officers are heroes and should be in kids' shows. Take a look.
All right, so you brought up the police in your speech a few times. So what is your main concern? Since, honestly, the whole reason police, it is systemic. The issue is systemic because the whole reason we have police departments in the first place, where did it stem from? What's our history? Going back to what Jeremy was talking about, what does it stem from? It stems from people in the South wanting to capture runaway slaves.
Stop. That's fake news. But before I address it, doesn't she have a crazy look in her eyes, similar to AOC? When we get back to the video, take a look at her eyes, because those eyes say a lot. Now, she's saying that police are a relic of slave hunters. Is it true? Fact check says no, it's false. We copied our police departments from England. In the 1800s, early 1800s, a guy called Robert Peel created the first modern police department in England. Remember the name? Robert Peel. Robert, which is why today in England, cops are sometimes called bobbies, because Robert, and we copied them. So if you have an issue with the structural racism and the history of police departments, take it up with the Queen of England. I heard recently they've gone woke. Now, let's get back to meaning AOC berating her students who are a mile, at least, smarter than her. Let's go.
Maybe they shouldn't be heroes. Maybe they don't belong on a kid's show.
So I disagree with what Jeremy said about it, because I think cops are heroes and they have to have a difficult job, but we have to have that
all of
fine
them?
life. Oh, I'd say a good majority of them. You have bad people in every business and every part.
Yeah.
Well,
a lot of police officers have committed atrocious crimes and have gotten away with it and have never been convicted of any of it. And I say this as a person who has family members who are police officers.
Yes, I understand. And this is what I believe. This is my opinion. And this is, not popular to say, but I do support our police, and we have bad people, and the people that do bad things should be brought to justice. I agree with that. But I think that say it again.
They haven't.
Well, I agree with you on that point of they should, right?
Okay, so what is your bottom line point? You're saying police officers should be revered, viewed as heroes. They belong on TV shows with children.
I think they are heroes in a sense, because they come to your need and they come and help you, and they have a problem just like every other business, but we should fix that. But I think they're heroes. Well, I
think that's the problem. It's looking at it as a business, because they're actually supposed to protect and serve.
Isn't it crazy how she behaved as if she was having a debate with her friend? She didn't let the kid speak. She was being very rude. And that's not what we want from our college professors. But now, thanks to Zoom, parents can see how their kids are being indoctrinated. Now this kid right here from the video, he's not getting indoctrinated. Kid's strong mind. His parents should be proud because he didn't back down to the mob. And that's good. We need more of that. Our second story comes courtesy of Jack and Twitter. In the last few months, we learned that no hate speech whatsoever would be tolerated on Twitter. Child prawn? Yeah, Jack doesn't have a problem with that. But hate speech? Nope. Zero tolerance. But what is hate speech? Hate speech is defined as anything anyone says that disagrees with the mainstream woke culture. For example, on Twitter, you can be banned for saying that a man cannot be a woman. But if you celebrate the death of 45 Jews, that's fine. No community guidelines violations there. Jack is okay with that. Let me explain. Yesterday, a tragedy struck in Israel. During a religious festival where tens of thousands of Orthodox Jews were gathered, 45 of them died from a stampede and over 100 were injured. Twitter was filled with radical anti-Semites, radical Muslims, celebrating. For example, this lovely person tweeted this, with pictures, of course. Dozens of people were killed and injured in the collapse of a bridge in Israel during a religious event for the Jews. The best news I have heard today. So not only did this guy get the story wrong, he's a disgusting piece of hot garbage who should be exterminated, in my opinion, because those people can't be helped. His responses were filled with people that agreed with him. Of course, you had the occasional person that said, "Are you out of your mind? What if it was your family?" But the tweet's still up. Another tweet that Twitter has no problem with, from a Chinese ambassador, is the Grim Reaper, dressed in America and Israeli flags, visiting and bludgeoning countries all over the world. So Twitter has no problem with propaganda from China, which is the modern Nazi party. But the orange men? No. No orange men on my platform. Because we at Twitter care about integrity and justice. I, a Jew, don't mind the anti-Semitic comments staying up as long as other speech is not censored, like saying a man cannot be a woman, like biology. But that's just my opinion, my soulless opinion. What do you think? Is Twitter enforcing its rules arbitrarily? Is the kid in the video an absolute boss? And is baby Luna the cutest dog you've ever seen? Comment down below. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Thank you for watching. See you next time.